Uh, I am kind of nervous. I'm not going to read a script. So, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm glad you guys are here. I believed I was going to lose a lot of subs or I was going to get cancelled after my last video. So, hello. Today I want to talk a bit more personally. Like, this isn't like any type of video I've ever made. I'm going to talk from my mind, and this is not a planned video. I was like happy thinking about, my channel and stuff. I was like, I'm going to make a motivation video. Why not? Just everyday stuff. So, I hope your Christmas is going well. In my country, we don't celebrate Christmas, but I really love Christmas and the vibes of it. I would love to celebrate Christmas one day. So, yeah. I might be a little bit awkward because it has been a while I haven't been talking without a script. I'm in my dorm right now. 3 of the girls aren't here, so why not make a video? So I just wanted to give you guys some motivation and my experiences throughout these years while I was very much gone. So what I have been dealing with. I basically lost motivation for a lot of things. Even to live, maybe, because... Okay, I'm not going to translate it into Turkish, or else my family is going to watch it, and that's going to be weird. Actually, I had problems with them. I had problems in my relationships. Classic stuff. Classic. You all know that. And in school, too, because... I realized I was in the wrong department. What am I doing in American culture? Also, I hope you guys like my VTuber model. I worked so hard on it. It took me months. Because again, I'm not professional doing VTuber models. Yes, you don't have to be professional. But it just takes time. You have to know that you have to be patient to do something that look professional. Many people lose their motivation and call themselves untalented, but the actual thing is they don't try harder or do it for more longer. I've been drawing for a long time and I never gone to courses or anything. But there are people like asking me, have you gone to courses? Who made you learn this? I learned it myself. It is possible, but it takes time. And I believe that there is no such thing as inborn talents. I'm talking like a philosopher right now. Anyway, so that's my belief. Like, yeah, there are some kind of inborn talents, like maybe you run faster than usual or anything like that, which makes sense because everyone is built different, our genetics are different. But to me, brain doesn't have limits. You can draw if you try to, like, watch PewDiePie for example. To me, actually, the PewDiePie drama that happens after he posted it was so dumb because, yeah, he may be rich, but everyone has at least 1 hour of free time in their lives, in their daily lives. That's what he did probably, like, he didn't draw for hours a day. He just drew every day consistently. That's what made him draw this good. I'm actually proud of his journey. I've been watching him for a long time and this video made me happy. So, if you think you don't have a talent to draw and you're still using gacha to escape from drawing, don't. You don't need to have that quote-unquote talent that people keep talking about. Because I will give myself as an example. You have to love it at first. You have to love what you're doing and believe that you will successfully draw. If you don't believe and you don't love it, who can make something they don't love? I used to love drawing and I still do love drawing. And when I was very, very young, like, I don't even remember those times, but I have drawings of that time. And I drew shitty, like, they look so bad, but I was a child and those were my first drawings. And I still loved them. And I had this thing where loved all my drawings, even though like they looked so crappy. But to me, they were the best drawings ever. I kept drawing my dogs, and I loved my dogs. I showed those drawings to everyone, and somehow people liked what I was doing. Like, even the ones that were my age. And to me, that's because I loved what I was doing. I did it with love. I gave all my love to it. Then, teenage years, I wanted to learn how to draw an anime. And when I started it, that was a whole monstrosity. But people still like them because I still put love into them. You can still see that. I did it because I loved to draw. Like, I didn't want to draw because I needed money. That's the thing that kills art, in my opinion. I will talk like a philosopher again, but to me, art should not be made for money. Yes, it can be, because I do it too, but when you do it for money, it is not the same when you do it for love. I've seen examples to this. Like, I've seen people draw and also make commissions. When they're drawing their OCs or something they love, they make amazing things. But when it comes to commissions, they aren't given much freedom, yes, it looks good, but something feels off of it, to me. And then, what happened next? I didn't have a tablet yet, as I said in my previous video. So I continued drawing, but not that much. I switched to gacha style. Making something in gacha that got me really into it, so I stopped making drawn animations altogether for a long time, actually. And that made me stay behind. Like, what I mean is that I didn't learn anything about animation. Yes, I did learn tween, but I just stayed in that one little point. When I realized that, I started to leave gacha, actually, and I tried to learn more about 2D animation. I know I can do it, but I need to work harder to make something that I will love even more. I lost consistency when I switched to gacha. I am not blaming gacha or anything, I am blaming myself. I chose the easy way. That's why I failed. I should have still continued to make 2D animations. Yes, I did, but they weren't enough. I had to do more 2D animations than gacha. Let's talk about the programs too. I know some of you don't animate because animation programs are very confusing sometimes, and watching hours of videos may be draining to you. And I will tell you how I learned the programs I am using right now. First, again, you need to do something you love to learn about something new and hard. When you set a goal, like I will do this type of animation in this program, you will eventually learn it, even though it will take a long time. For example, when I was doing my first VTuber model, I didn't know anything about the Live 2D. And it took me 2 months to get used to it and learn some stuff, but I still didn't learn everything. But I didn't watch like hours of tutorials. I just watched things that I needed to learn at that one point. Like, I wanted to learn how they did the head turn first, because that confused me so much. So I searched up that, not the whole how to do a VTuber model, because that bores you, and to me it doesn't teach me anything because I will sleep at some point. And when you watch something short, that stays more in your mind. I almost didn't watch any video for it, but I still managed to learn it, and the things I've learned while I was experimenting, they are stuck in my brain now. Then the mklmeklşfnmkseşngtsj was like, when I first started it, I told something to myself, which is, I'm not going to lie, I really told this myself. I said that I will learn this program eventually, and I will remember that exact moment when I started mklmeklşfnmkseşngtsj. And that actually happened, and I'm not forgetting that exact moment I have said that. Now I know like everything about that program. If I don't want to learn something, I'm not going to learn that. And I wasn't going to force myself because I would grow out of learning it eventually. Thus, I maybe could have never started animation. Wait, my boyfriend is calling. Efendim? İyiyim. VTuber şeyi yapıyorum, kaydı alıyordum. Motivasyon konuşması. Şu an hala kayıttayım. Ha. Bye bye. Anyways, let's continue. I love him so much. And I want all of you to plan your new year. Yes, you may not do everything you planned, but when you plan some stuff, you will feel better and you will have goals to thrive. Maybe set a 1 point. Not like learn how to make Disney level animation, because that's an impossible goal. Like, do this. I will learn how to draw this, or like how to animate running cycle, maybe. Just small points. Or I will lose 5 kilos, 10 kilos, which is more possible to you. Like, I have this one dream I promise myself every year, which I stopped for 2 years because that's impossible for me to do in a year. It is making my future series Kawakari. What is Kawakari, you might be asking, which I've been talking for a long time. Kawakari is the story of Sprinter, the character you're seeing right now. It will be something huge, which will have 10 episodes. I want it to be perfect. I know it can't be perfect, but I want something amazing because I've been wanting to do this for 10 years or something. And I promised myself one stupid thing. I wanted to do it alone. I can't even draw backgrounds that fast. But I can't promise myself and set this as a goal for the new year. But instead, I want to set this one goal for the new year. I will be posting more YouTube videos. And I will be learning how to draw shadows and glow, because in most of my drawings that's missing. I've realized it's way too late, but that's very much okay. Nobody told me to learn that. But last week, my boyfriend actually told me that what is missing in my drawings is the shading. And what he said is true, and that's made me set a goal for next year. I guess this is it. It's a long video already. I am happy that you watched this. Or did you skip to this part? I don't really mind what you did or not. I'm really hoping 2025 will be an amazing year. But yes, set your goals, do what you want to do, and this night just do what you want. Because in my belief, like, not a religion or anything, but the night before New Year will shape your next year. That's what I believe. What will I do? I will sit in my dorm room because I can't get out now. And I will talk to my friends. I will play games with my friends. And I will buy anything I want to myself and have a feast. Because self-love is very important, and I have learned that this year. When you love yourself, you can do anything. Thank you for watching and have an amazing night.